being back in a contrasting moment, and hear this, often because your inner being inspired you there because you want more expansion. Because if you want expansion, that means you want answers, and if you want answers, you need questions. If you want expansion, you need solutions, and if you want solutions, you need problems. Would you agree? And so when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then very often you are inspired right into the clarity of a problem because it asks a question that the solution is so satisfying when it comes. It's not failure on your part. It's nothing for you or anyone to be disappointed about. It's the process and understanding the process and being at one with the process. And then once Esther caught hold of that, when something wonderful would happen in her life, she'd say, I did that. And when something not wonderful would happen, she would say, I did that too. Because she understood that it's part of the clarifying process. But it's certainly not anything to lose your happiness over. If you've been even watching this forum or listening to this forum for a while, isn't the most satisfying conversation, doesn't it follow a big problem that somebody has projected? Or a big question? Our answers are only as good and as big as the question. If you've got a tiny little question, we got a tiny little answer. If you got a great big question, we got a great big answer. And your satisfaction factor is proportionate. It really is.
Okay. I think I just got that.
You think you did too.
Yeah. It's almost this back end step from 5 to 1. Like that is
the cycle.
The quicker you can move through that.
What happens is you find yourself then not feeling like you're moving through it. It's not like getting over the problem. It's like, ooh, a juicy question, which is going to bring juicy answers. And you see, one of the things that happens is you come here, we talk with you, you hear us with our certainty speaking about the laws of the universe. And we tell stories of Esther's success or others' success, or you hear the stories of success from others. But until you have personally had the experience where you have felt the discord of what you think is a problem, and then felt the relief of alignment, and then actually come out of a meditative state with a clear impulse that maybe doesn't even feel related to your problem. It's just an impulse that feels good, like go to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee. But the impulse is so strong and it feels so good that you do it. And then the next impulse leads to something that is a huge payoff. You meet someone, or another idea comes, or you buy a winning lottery ticket, or something happens. Until you make the correlation between a quieted mind, a raised vibration, a receiving thought, and the following through on it, then you don't know what we're talking about.